We talk about climate change all the time, but how personally involved do we really feel? To what extent do we think climate change will actually harm us? That's the question that led to our research. Our goal was to understand which factors influence how Italians perceive the personal impacts of climate change, specifically personality traits, direct experience, social responsibility, political orientation, and media sources. We collected 420 responses from 19 countries through an online survey with 70 questions divided into 5 sections: demographics, climate change perception, Big Five personality traits, political beliefs, and environmental behavior. The sample was largely made up of young, educated, and progressive individuals, primarily from the cities of Turin, Rome, and Perugia. This demographic composition introduces a potential bias that should be considered when interpreting the results. The aim of our work is to address 4 research questions that explore the validity of a set of hypotheses formulated based on a literature review. Can the Italian model be applied on the Greek sample? Can experience, media sources, social responsibility, and consensuousness influence perception of personal harm? We selected 7 predictors and trained on the Italian sample several classification models: logistic regression, random forest, decision tree, and support vector machine. Then, these have been validated on both Italian and Greek sample. The best performing model was a support vector machine with an F1 macro score of 0.54 on the Italian dataset. We also retested this model on the original Italian training data and got a similar F1 macro score around 0.53. This means the model didn't overfit, it's stable within the Italian context. However, when we applied the same model to the Greek sample, performance dropped to 0.42. This shows the model is not completely transferable to other countries, and climate risk perception is shaped by local and cultural factors. This model also gave us a precious insight. The most important predictor was first-hand experience of global warming's effects, followed by consulting scientific magazines as an information source. These 2 findings positively address our research questions. Conversely, consensuousness did not emerge as a relevant factor in our model, suggesting that further investigation is needed. Other techniques like SMOTE and PCA didn't improve accuracy, and linear regression was not suitable due to the discrete and categorical nature of the data. Despite the initial limitations introduced by our data collection method, which resulted in a sample that was limited in size, imbalanced, and somewhat biased, we were still able to address our research questions and extract meaningful insights, although more extensive research is required to deepen and validate these findings.